You had the call. It went well. They leaned in, asked good questions, and at the end, they looked you in the eye and said, "We'll be in touch." Then, nothing. You check your inbox the next morning, then again that afternoon, then again 3 days later. No email, no reply, complete silence. So you start making excuses for them. They're busy. It's a tough market. Maybe the timing is off. Maybe you just need to follow up one more time. I've sat on both sides of that table, as a founder who raised money and as a VC who decided who gets it, and I can tell you exactly what happened. They didn't ghost you because they were busy. They ghosted you because something you did before, during, or after that meeting triggered a red flag. In this video, I'll show you the 3 red flags. Before we get into the red flags, you need to understand how the other side of the table actually operates, because most founders have it completely wrong. A typical VC sees over 1,000 deals every single year. That means they are sitting across from founders every day, all day, back to back to back. Out of 1,000 deals, maybe 2 or 3 get funded. So when they go quiet, it is not personal. It is a signal, and signals can be decoded. I know this because I have lived on both sides. I built and sold companies as a founder. Then I crossed the table and started deciding who gets the money. That combination is rare, and it means I can show you exactly what triggers a no, not from theory, but from decisions I personally made in that room.
Red flag number 1. You walked into that room and pitched your product. Features, roadmap, tech stack. But VCs are not buying your product. They never were. They are buying a market, a massive, underserved, and perfectly timed opportunity that you happen to be the most qualified person on the planet to go after right now. When your deck has no clear market size, no why now, and no reason why you are the one to win this, you have already lost the room before the second slide. I have sat in partner meetings where a founder left the room and the first words said were, "Great product, terrible story." That deal was dead in under 60 seconds. The fix is this: stop opening with your product. Open with the broken world. Describe the problem so clearly that your solution feels like the only logical answer.
Red flag number 2. And this one is invisible to most founders because it has nothing to do with your deck. It is about how you showed up in that room. VCs are not just evaluating your business. They are deciding if they want to be locked in a 10-year relationship with you when things get really hard. And they always get hard. When they pushed back on your numbers and you crumbled or got defensive, they made a mental note right there. That single moment cost you the entire deal. I have watched founders drop names to impress, over-explain every single answer, and perform confidence instead of actually having it. Every one of those behaviors signals the exact same thing. I am not ready. The fix is not to fake calm. Know your numbers cold. Welcome the hard questions. And when you get pushed back, pause, nod, and answer like someone who has been here before.
Red flag number 3. And this is the one that kills deals that were actually alive after the meeting. Everything was fine until you sent that follow-up email. The long email recapping everything you already said in the meeting, the just checking in 2 days later, then sending your deck again with no clear reason. All of it. Red flags. Every one of those signals tells the VC the exact same story. This founder is anxious, has no other options on the table, and will be exhausting to work with. The perfect follow-up is one email sent within 24 hours with one specific next step and nothing else. That is the whole playbook. Brevity signals confidence. Length signals fear.
Here is what nobody tells you. The moment you walk out of that meeting room, there is another meeting that starts, one you will never be invited to, the partner meeting. In that room, the partners are not debating your financials line by line. They're asking one question: Does this founder feel like someone who builds a 10x outcome? That gut feeling is not random. It is built from everything they observed, how you handled pressure, how you told your story, and whether you owned the room or the room owned you. And here's the part most founders never think about. You need one partner in that room who is willing to fight for you. If nobody owns your deal is already dead.
So here is the 3-point self-audit I want you to run before every single VC meeting you walk into. Do this every time without exception, and you will never trigger these red flags again. Point 1. Can you explain the market opportunity in 2 sentences without mentioning your product at all? If you cannot do that cleanly, you are not ready to walk in that room yet. Point 2. Have you rehearsed the 3 hardest questions they will ask, out loud, not in your head, until the answers feel natural and not rehearsed, because they will feel the difference? Point 3. Is your follow-up email already written before you walk into the meeting? 1 email, 1 ask, ready to send within 24 hours of leaving that room, nothing more. That is the system.
VCs are not your enemy. They are pattern-matching machines that are actively looking for a reason to say yes. Your only job is to make sure you never hand them a reason to say no. You now know the 3 red flags, you know what triggers them, and you know exactly how to fix each one before your next meeting. The question is, will you actually do it? Drop a comment right now. Which one of these 3 red flags have you triggered? I read every single comment, and I will tell you exactly how to fix your specific situation. And if you want to know how to get a warm intro to a VC that actually gets you on the calendar, not the fake LinkedIn version, that is the next video. Do not miss it.